crushing my soul. Gray walls, dreams feeling cold. Tie strangling joy every day. Needed dirt grass to break away. Paper stacked high on my desk. Heart's a mess, I must confess. Numbers games ain't where I belong. Hands of soil, that's my song. Freedom in the fields, leaving city deals far behind. Plowing roads under skies so wide. Freedom in the fields, earning life with sweat and pride. Sunset's gold won't be denied. Suits and ties can't hold me down. Trading stock for pasture ground. Calloused hands I'll wear with pride. Finally feeling alive inside. Woke up early to the rooster's call. Living simple, breaking the fall. Traded conference rooms for barns. Stars at night, no more alarms. Freedom in the fields, leaving city deals far behind. Plowing roads under skies so wide. Freedom in the fields, earning life with sweat and pride. Sunset's gold won't be denied. Woke up early to the rooster's call. Living simple, breaking the fall. Traded conference rooms for barns. Stars at night, no more alarms. Freedom in the fields, leaving city deals far behind. Plowing roads under skies so wide. Freedom in the fields, earning life with sweat and pride. Sunset's gold won't be denied. Won't be denied. Dust in the air, sun's beating down. Farmhands sweating in the fields. Glance at the house, she's lit like dawn. Smoking like a spark in the breeze. Rough hands, dirty jeans full of dreams. Midnight whisper, meet me by the barn. Eyes like embers burning the seam. Risk all for the rush, the twist to harm. Hey now, farmer's daughter, don't you stray in the shadows where danger waits. Down by the creek where the willows sway. Let's ride the lightning, tempting fate. Whiskey and laughter steal away. Time behind the silo, hearts untamed. A kiss like wildfire, tossed like dice. Shadows arrive, say my name. Days blend to night, we live that thrill. Farmer's watchful guard, don't see her secret smile. My pulse a chill, chained to this spark, wild and free. Hey now, farmer's daughter, don't you stray in the shadows where danger waits. Down by the creek where the willows sway. Let's ride the lightning, tempting fate. Now farmer's daughter, don't you stray in the shadows where danger waits. Down by the creek where the willows sway. Let's ride the lightning, tempting fate. Oh, hey now, farmer's daughter, don't you stray in the shadows where danger waits. Danger way down by the creek where the willows sway. Let's ride the lightning, tempting fate. Whoa, tempting fate.
Fields stretch wide, ain't no place to hide. Lonely days plowing sweat under sunfire. Tired hands, rough skin, lost in the routine. Just me and the crops under blue-white skies. One day saw you sticking up straight and tall. Raggedy clothes, straw hair, but you caught my eye. Hey, stuffed heart beats like it's real inside. Thinking how you'd stand by through the nights. Scarecrow, love your silent vow. In the moonlight shining somehow. Rag and straw, but heart could glow. My lonely life you put on hold. Rain or shine, you just stand your ground. Wind don't shake your drought, can't bring you down. Lonely farmer heart just can't comprehend why I feel this yearning like you, my best friend. Dreams at night, walking hand in hand. Feathered dreams slipping through worn out bands. Scarecrow tears from an empty hollow. Foolish heart hopes for love to follow. Scarecrow, love your silent vow. In the moonlight shining somehow. Rag and straw, but heart could glow. My lonely life you put on hold. Scarecrow, love your silent vow. In the moonlight shining somehow. Rag and straw, but heart could glow. My lonely life you put on hold.
Alright, alright, alright. Let the song finish up. We'll get to it in a moment.
Scarecrow, love your silent vow. In the moonlight shining somehow. Rag and straw, but heart could glow. My lonely life you put on hold. Scarecrow, love your silent vow.
Welcome in, Eternal. How you doing tonight? Give it a moment. Give us a moment. We'll get there in a moment. We'll let the song finish out. Let the song finish out. We'll get into some big truck action.
You put on hold.
Alright, alright, alright. Hold it. Alright. What's going on tonight? Welcome in, Eternal, if you're still here. Giblet head, but anyway. I'm going to go ahead and get SnowRunner fired up. Hopefully this will go over nice and smoothly. As it launches, I don't know how well this will work out, but still. One would hope. One would hope. One would hope. There it is. There it goes. There she goes. There she goes. There she goes. I'm going to move you back over here. You could be right here. Just wait there for me. So, what's going on tonight? What's going on tonight? There it goes. Alright, alright, alright. I know this is going to be loud. No, it's set. It's set. I thought it was going to be loud for a moment, but there it goes. Give me a moment. Let me readjust the screen right here. Ah, there she goes. Lock into place. Oop, hold it. There she goes. Yeah, sorry about that. It was acting weird for a moment. Just checking to make sure everything's still up and running. Ah, there it is, just to make sure. So, yeah, we're going to be in the Selton River National Park in Washington tonight. So, how's it going tonight? How's it going tonight? How's it always going tonight? I am your host with the most for tonight. I am RedCorn. How's it going? I'm your cowboy native boyfriend, if you want to believe that sort of thing. But, okay, so here's the job. We got 2 metal beams to go pick up. Northwest Heritage Builders. Means I gotta go all the way to Solstice Bay. But it's whatever at this point. Let's see. Sawmill. I can craft stuff there. What can I craft at the... I can only craft rail craft there. Oh well. Go back, please. Let's see. I know we got a new truck tonight, but I'm going to get into some action, so I'm going to take the big boy here. Listen to that big boy rumble. Listen to that big... I don't know. Do these have caterpillars off in them, or do they have the D... I think these have caterpillars off in them. Woo! Almost like to have went into the ditch. Lights out. How's it going, lights out? Thank you for joining in tonight, but yeah, I'm finally getting all the stuff running. Please do tell me if this thing is running weird tonight. Oh, don't flip it. I don't want to flip it first thing at the start of the actual stream. So let's not flip it. I'm going to go grab these metal beams over here. That's what I'm going to do. Look at the inside of this beauty. One big western. Alright, that's all I needed to know. Please do tell me if it runs weird or not, though, because, hey, this is my first time actually streaming this game on PC. I know the PC's powerful enough, but it's my internet. Hello, Radio Kit. Thank you and welcome in. I am streaming some relaxing stuff tonight compared to a few nights ago. Well, Wednesday, I should say. Hey, check it out. Graffiti. All the way out here in the country, and there's graffiti. Well, that's nothing new. I used to do the same thing. Running over road signs and whatnot. Big old Western twin steer. It's a behemoth, but it handles like one too. And I just tore up my suspension to hell and back. I think tomorrow night I might be doing a American Truck Simulator. Ooh, I got it. I'm three-wheel motioning it. Don't do that. Settle down, heifer. I don't need you flipping on me just yet. Watch out for that post. Do not bounce off that guardrail. Stop leaning to the side on me just yet. I just ran over a stop sign, or it was just a sign in general. Where did it go? Oh well. Watch this. Here we go. Well, it wouldn't be. Well, I didn't tear it up too bad. I didn't tear it up too bad tonight. Keep it moving all the way tonight. Gypsies. There's a few of these vehicles I'm still trying to unlock. I might have to go take the big one out there to go get them. Yeah, kind of the hard thing to do at the moment. Alright. Now let's see. There's got to be some, one metal roll, two metal beams. Okay, I can just grab those and bring them back. Alright. So I think we're going to go here. Straight on through here. Yeah, we're going to go here, all the way to here. And then we'll just make a little short loop. I'm going to try to take it easy tonight, just so that way I don't completely wreck it. Be sure to like the stream on your way in. That's all I gotta say. Please do like this stream. Got a little squirrely there on me for a moment. Oh, by the way, I do have the wheel hooked up to this. And I can actually flip from controller to the wheel anytime I feel like it. What's happening, Diesel? Welcome in tonight. Please do tip. Yeah, it's kind of... Yeah, I'm finally streaming a little bit of test footage. Streaming a little testing for the SnowRunner. That's what I'm doing. I'm running a test to make sure this actually works. I'm going to see if this big mamma jamma can actually get back there. And trust me, those of y'all that play this game know this is not an easy vehicle to drive. But it actually does get through places. I would say bigger the tires, the more, you know, terrain it could cover. Because it's like this one and the big Kenworth, the 9... What is it, the 963 or 36? Well, you know which one I'm talking about. That one can actually go through some deep stuff. I'm just trying to take it easy, but I might hit the highway after this. Look at that big mammoth. That's one big mamma jamma just going right through that mud. But you know, this truck is kind of a heifer too when you really get into it. It's also got great fuel economy, funny enough. Yeah, really good fuel economy for a big truck like this, but it's also one of the longest in game. Oh, believe me, this thing will definitely get high centered on a lot of stuff. But if you know how to drive it, it's actually one of the best vehicles in game. But I think most of us just gets it because, you know, it can hold two things at once. Two big long things at once. It's a long heifer. That's what it is. See? There it is. There it is. Almost like to have flipped it. Just absolutely slugging it. That's it. Nice and easy all the way across. I know a little bit later I'm going to be playing with the new trucks. Yeah, right through here you got to watch it. It is very loose. That's another thing that will actually help you out in the long run, is actually running the winch. And I got the big high-powered one on this one too, so if I get stuck, I'm going to get out of it come hell or high water. Up, 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 don't you do it. I mean, just look at it. Just absolutely slugging it through the mud. I mean, it's a tricky vehicle to learn, but once you figure out its downfall and its weaknesses, you tend to be a little bit careful with it, and you don't try to drive it flat out. Because when you drive this truck flat out, it froze for a moment. You'll have that on them big jobs. Pause it right there. Backing it up. Okay, so it's not the best backup job in the world. Stop, please, and thank you. Now, this is going to be the fun part. I want to say that can be cleared up, but I would have to come back here and find out. Yeah, this is definitely going to be the fun stuff. %100% going to be the fun stuff. Outpost in the woods, gas station, service hub. You know, I really need to bring the F-750 back off in here and just start unlocking the rest of this part of the map. But we'll go back the way we came. Goodbye, stop sign. I'm keeping it in this low gear for the moment. Okay, we'll give it a little bit of speed. Give it a moment, it will unfreeze itself. Up and over and around the way we go. If you're just now chiming in, please do like the stream, as likes do help it out. And if you're watching back on the replay, hey, like it anyway. Here comes the fun stuff. Ooh, don't you do it. Oh yeah, also, no back seating tonight, please and thank you. Now, if I ask for help, that's one thing, but don't backseat talking about, well, I do it this way. That's backseating. Please don't do that. See? All you gotta do is just drive this truck nice and slow and don't, you know, put your foot in it. Especially with loads, because that's when this thing starts acting all kinds of crazy. It's a nice and moonlit night out here tonight. Alright, I'm gonna go nice and easy over this. Nice and easy. There she goes. There she goes. Nice and easy down below. And it's a smooth sail to the bottom. Let's see, which way do I want to go? Might be a bad idea, but still. Alright, that's good. That's good. Let's not Roscoe P. Coltrane it tonight, please and thank you. You know, imagine being asleep and you just hear this big thing roaming through your back door at night. Let's see if I remember which way to go. Okay, yeah, definitely towards the concrete plant. But once we get back out on the road, I can actually cut this off. But I'm taking the long way around because, hey, I don't feel like clearing out the landslides just yet. Probably should have been the first thing I'd done because I don't know if there's any crafting zones or not. But, you know, whatever at this point. I still need to take that back over to its house. Old International, I got parked over there. You know, I got a lot of vehicles I probably should get to doing. Okay, yeah, definitely follow this road home. That was smooth. Real smooth. Up, 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 up. Nice and easy on the way down. Oop, almost did it. Almost tilted. Almost like to have tilted it. Alright, now we're about to kick it in high gear. If I can get this back to a close spot, I'll just go get the other truck and, you know... Well, I take that back. I might just go to the garage and get the F750 just so that way, because after I do this job, I'll just jump back to that truck and do this one. There she goes. Right back to where we need to be. Thank you. Not that much in the way of fuel, but I'll just park it right here. You know, you think there'd be a fuel station right in this area, but I guess not. And in fact, there's no fuel station at all. Alright. Cut that off for a moment. Back to the garage. No, we don't need that. There's the big boy. Funny enough, this is actually one of the best scout vehicles in game. That old International that they used to put in these things. Or the 460s, because I do know they used both. That's the one thing I like about this truck is that the diff lock you don't have to cut on and off. All you gotta do is just shift it out of one gear into another. I don't know if y'all can see this or not, but I'm running chain tires on the back and the front. I think I got chain tires all the way around. Big rigging it. Which, funny enough, this is actually one of Diesel's favorite scout vehicles, or just his favorite vehicle in game. But of course, something tells me that if money was no object, he'd have one. Hell, I'd have one too. Why? Because I want one. Not sure what I'd use it for, but it'd be like, yeah, that's the old 750. What do you use it for? To hell if I know. Yard art. Sit on the front porch and watch the paint rust off of it. You know, I do know there's expeditions, but I don't know if I'll get that. I know I want to do roadcraft on this channel. I'll probably do that for another live stream type deal. I mean, there is some other stuff I do have I can play. I mean, I got Construction Sim, which that reminds me, Diesel, if you're still watching. Yeah, let's do Construction Sim sometime. But probably after when I get the dual sticks for it. Make it authentic. Up, you're getting a little drift action. Tearing up the suspension while I'm at it. Up there it goes. Behold, everybody, Ford's fine engineering. Let's see, refuel. No, that should be enough. Why do I hear wolves? Yeah, let's just go ahead and get this delivery over to the bridge. Oop. Okay, so the controller died for a moment, but I got it. Drifted a little far to the right, and we hit a pole. You know, I need to learn how to make better turns in this game while I'm at it. I heard an owl. Alright, this thing's in the red. Hopefully I won't run out of gas by then. You can go ahead and open her up. Put it in the highway mileage so I'm not running out of gas. $31 liters left. Yeah, I'm actually using liters instead of gallons. Why? Because I'm lazy and I didn't want to shift it out. I know we're getting close. Come on, just hold out for me, baby. Hold out a little bit longer. Just right around the bend and we're home free. Had to save the gas for that last push. And here we are, and nice and completed. And the bridge is now complete. She's complete. Alright, what else can I do? Well, how sad, I'll probably use something else for that. That's going to be over there. 2 service parts I can grab from there. And where's the jig? Yeah, it's, gonna be rather fun. Okay, this is definitely also going to be a fun one, too. 2 cabins, alright. I don't remember that. Oh, well, I'll get to it in a moment. Medium planks. I know there's 2 there. Yeah, I'm about to go all the way to get logs from that. Cargo containers are going to be there, and I can still get stuff to and from there before the first... Yeah, this is going to be quite a while. And I'm just checking it out at this point. Oh well, I already got a scout vehicle out. Let's go ahead and jump into it. Yeah, I am running the chain tires. Now you can definitely see it. Now she's definitely running. If only you were here to see this, Diesel. I think you're still lurking in the back. First things first, I'm gonna go. Let's see. Well, let's see. Where do I need to get to first? Yes. Over here for the first parts. Where's the Hermit's place at? Yeah, the Hermit's camp's all the way back over in there. But I only came here just because why not? Time to do a little walk in the woods. Now, I want to know who took a cab over off in here. That's what I want to know. Who brought this old Ford back out in here? That thing ain't 4-wheel drive. It don't have any all-wheel drive stuff on it. Yep, that was a mistake. Up, 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 up. Almost like to have made a big mistake on that one. That would have been a very bad mistake. Haven Rock. Okay then. Ooh, a church. I hear dogs barking. Occasionally when you hear the churches, sometimes you can hear them singing gospel hymns and stuff out of that. Something tells me that it's off over in that mess. Oh well. Nope, that is a dead-end street. I'm not doing that. That would be massively disrespectful. Oh, sure, just cut through there. No, that would be extremely disrespectful. Fuel storage. Alright, let's cut this way. Well, I see a truck over there stuck. The Irish pub. Alcoholics on the water. Okay, that's nice. I know a girl that likes going into those. Girl practically lives in a farm store, in particularly Tractor Supply, because she has horses. Bad mistake. This is actually going to be a fun one. Okay then. Oh wait, first things first. Let's go get the gas and then I'll come back down and try to make it across over there. Alright, let's see if we can make it through the cattails and such. Reasons why you should have the high-powered stuff. It can get you out of a lot of sticky situations and such. Alright, now we're at the mud. Literally got it at the mud. Alright, let's park it right here. Need to crack my water bottle open right here for a moment. You hold it right there. Water, that cool, refreshing drink. Let's see. Yeah, in order to get to the hermit's place, we would have to go all the way over there. That means also getting past this. Oh, well, I can come back to it in a moment. You will be looking at the map a lot of times in SnowRunner, but here's the thing. You think, oh, that's far, but then when you actually like start driving, it's like, that's actually incredibly short. This is going to be interesting. Oh, there it is. Straight sinking it. Huh, check it out, Scarecrow. Alright, come on, everybody out. Okay, then. No way to really get across from there. Oh well. Yeah, you live and learn. But let's see. Oh yeah, I can definitely get around that. Only one way to find out. Back the way we came. Not a half bad setup. At times I question this game's logic. But it's whatever at this point. Okay, so I thought I might be able to get across it. Okay, maybe not. Okay, just maybe, just maybe. Come on, that's it. Nice and easy, up and over. And I did it. Wasn't expecting it, but whatever. nice little crawl on up. Pause it right here to see where this... Okay, so this just goes around. And of course there would be all kinds of stuff like this. Just maybe yet again. Well, if I have to slow back down, then so be it. Well, at least I explored. Alright. All right. Okay, I just now realized something. What if I went back through here and just made it across? You know, that might be the better solution. Well, time to go on a straight rock down. Oh, here we go. Easy does it. Do not attempt at home. I am a professional dipstick. I'm a professional Roscoe Coltrane, sort of say. I am a big-time professional Roscoe. I'm a professional. Nice and easy all the way down. There she goes. There she goes. There she goes. See? Wasn't nothing to it. I'm gonna go back and go fix up first. There it is. Now who's messaging me? Ooh-wee. I almost like to have made a very big mistake yet again. Watch out for chug holes and crackheads. Yes, thank you for joining in, Ranger. Please, it's been a while since anybody has chatted. But yes, do thank you for chiming in. Thank you for chiming in. I was waiting for somebody to actually, you know, chime in. Excuse me while I'm coming through your backyard. Is that a charcoal smoker? Oh, nice trampoline too. Very 90s. You know, that's a shame. Do kids even jump on trampolines anymore? It's been a while since I've actually seen some jump on trampolines anyway. That was a fun thing to do back in the 90s. Trampoline, what were we doing? We were playing pro wrestling. That's what we were doing. Well, only one way across. Definitely not babying this thing at all. I'll also do report if there's any problems with the stream. There it is. Now that's the question of where to go through here. Oh well, I can afford to explore. There it is, nice and easy. At this point, I'm saying I'm looking out for rocks. Okay, that's all I needed to know, that the stream is running smooth. Thank you for that, Ranger. It's Mud Hole Central back here. That's what this is. Looks like we're in the gravel pit. Okay, it's the mines. Up there she goes. After I just repaired it. What type of cargo? Oh, it's fertilizer. Okay, never mind. We'll need that for something, but I don't know when. I guess we'll keep going straight into the wild blue yonder down below. Let's not be a total giblet head and absolutely send it down there. Oh yes, please. What type of upgrade is this? Is it for a vehicle that I own? Let's see. Raise suspension. Okay, I actually have that. I'll have to go slap that on. Well, I gotta be approaching this over here. Relaxing trucking gameplay only on Mississippi Gonzo Grunge, aka RedCorn's YouTube channel. Okay then. That's new. I'll have to come back for that some other time. Let's see. And of course that type of stuff be on the other side. Well, the one thing I know what to do from here. Incredibly stupid, but do not attempt. I am a trained professional, as I say. I hope this works. But we're about to find out. Okay, so it does. Alright. Now at least we know where we can go from here. What else we got? Alright, I guess we'll be doing this one. I'll just come back and do all this other stuff some other time. Probably in another stream. But I do plan on doing at least the Russian stuff at least once. Okay, then. And looks like we're going to be taking the long way around, but I got a vehicle for that. So yeah, we'll probably get to this one a little bit later. But where's that other vehicle that I had? This one. Good riddance. I always need something like this. Not a half bad looking truck, but whatever. That would just go away, but we'll get this one. Behold, this is the Rexmobile. This thing right here is just a tank. It just goes through whatever you throw at it. Okay, now that I just read that, okay, it's a scout trailer, but this one will have to go away and we'll have to go get another scout. This one does, well, I've used this one before. But when I used to Jeep, nope. They said this one got a couple of upgrades too. Alright. Okay, I'm not sure why I got that. No, give me this. You go away. Okay, we got a nice little roof rack. Okay, all these were just here, but from the get-go. Oh well, I'll take this one. We'll take the old Chevrolet out for a drive. Of course, there is another way across, but okay, now I think I know a better way across. All right, that's all I needed to know. Let's get this old 350 Vortic up into speed. Okay, yeah, this one definitely might have. Okay. Judging by this, I would say that this either has the Vortic or it has the TBI crap off in it. We'll just sneak around this way. Okay, note to self, don't do that. Note to self, do not do what I just did. Okay, never mind. I wonder if I can just sneak through this way. Well, at least one would think you can. Okay, never mind. Don't go this way. And of course I stalled it. Okay, we'll have to take the long way around. I would use the F-750, but the F-750 does not allow scout trailers for some reason. It's like, excuse me, Saber, can you fix that? I said I was going to take this one because why not? And this thing's fast. Personally, one of my other favorite trucks too. Ooh, goodness gracious. She's squirrely. Hold still, old Betsy. Gets through mud halfway decently. I'm just moving this stuff into place. Not a half bad interior. Not a half bad interior at all. Yeah, we might have another Whiskey River incident on our hands. Yep, I'm floating down the river again. Down the way I saw a turtle in the creek. Bridgie yelled out, "What the hey?" He didn't know he was Greek. Don't worry, some of y'all will remember that. Whiskey River, take my mind. Don't let a memory torture me. Whiskey River, don't run dry. I forgot the rest of the song, and Willie's gonna be mad at me. And the story done broke on Channel 3. Trust me, you'll get used to my foolishness in a moment. Hang on. Okay, that was smooth. You gotta admit it. If there was like an actual cinematic camera, I would have been like, oh, hey, look. Oh, no. We might have another Whiskey River incident. Okay, then let's swing her around town, boys. Yeah, apparently during this latest update, not the DLC, but the update itself, they added a whole bunch of stuff to certain vehicles. Of course, everybody's like, hey, give the Pacific vehicles some love, too. That'd be nice. Alright, just right up ahead. That's where we need to be. Hopefully this still works out better in my favor. Oh, here we go. Gotta rock bounce it. I'm gonna grab this right quick. But I can always take a look at it and see what it is. Medium planks. Okay, I can get that anytime. Pretty big. I don't know if this will actually hook up to it. I mean, it should. Okay, it did. And it pulled it. Okay, then. Okay, no, we can't go that way. There's this crap. Guess it's back the way we came, but this time we'll just head up to the road. Who's playing George Strait? Honestly, it sounds like one of his instrumentals. What am I doing? Stop that. Stop it. Stop. Stop. Please and thank you. That was a nice little dip. I want to know what the hell's in this thing. That's also one strong trailer hitch. I will give it that. That is a strong trailer hitch. Sometimes she's got to throw it down and low and hope it sticks. And hope that don't get stuck back there either. Now I know you can climb over that. You know, I might have to use this truck more often. Probably as a light scout vehicle because it's so quick and nimble I can get it across places. Personally, this is also one of my favorite, you know, trucks IRL. Next to the Dodge Rams. And I'm talking about the old body styles too. New ones just don't cut it for me. Like if genuinely left up to me, I'd be driving an old Dodge with the 5.7 Hemi off in it. Or the ones with the Magnums. Those were cool. You know, but then again, I grew up watching stuff like Walker Texas Ranger, which, funny enough, the first season he actually drove a GMC Sierra. I want to say it was a Z71. But it wasn't until the second season they got that deal with Dodge, and then Dodge said, oh yeah, here, promote this. Growing up watching Twister. That also just said, you know what, I want a Dodge Ram, because those are just cool trucks. And then again, I have no issues with each individual brand. But some people, they just want to make that their whole personality. It's like, I drive an F-150, you're a blankety blankety blank. I drive a Chevrolet, and you're a cigarette. And it's like, both of y'all shut the hell up. Nobody wants to hear it. Like, that type of crap is no different than all those weirdos that have their political and pronouns in the bio. It's the same thing, to be honest. Also the same thing with fandoms, too. Because then again, there's a lot of fandoms I just don't really care for, because it's like, dang, y'all really done cringed up the place. That's what happens. You can have something just good come along, and then the fan base becomes cringe. And then you got to deal with that sort of thing. Hopefully this will avoid all my problems. This thing's barely going 45. Well, thank God there ain't nobody on the road. This thing could use a front end alignment. That's what this thing needs. It's like I can feel it pulling and everything. It's getting up to 50. Ooh, she's swerving all over the road. You know, funny enough, this guy kind of dresses like how I dress IRL. Maybe that's what I should do. Do a cosplay where I cosplay as the driver from SnowRunner. Go ahead and recover you, but I'm going to go ahead and flip back to this big baby. Where do I get these? Oh, yeah, that's right. Back to Solace Bay. Solstice Bay, whatever you want to call it. I'll take the big one out. 4 service parts, I can do it. And it's raining. But once I get to Solace Bay, I will... Actually, I'm going to go ahead and take a break right as I get it out on the main road. Alright, we're keeping it moving, keeping it going. Nice little creek. I wonder if that water's clear. No, I don't think it would be clear. Well, I mean filtered, I should say. Alright, we're coming up out here on the road. And still, I need to work on swinging it. But here's a good stopping point. And I'll flip it over here. There it is. I'll just flip it over here. Now then, I'm going to take a little quick break. Enjoy the music by NachoCast. And this is his country station, 98.6 KUNT FM, Country Hits. There's a link down in the description if you want to hear the music. And he also has a tutorial on how to mod it into Farming Sim. So here you go.
Kicked off in the barn, spent my last dime on a 2-bit charm. Whiskey bottle rolled under the straw, dreams left shattered by a whiskey jaw. Cornfields dry like my old cowpoke heart, plowed my soul into soil that's tart. Smoky bar stool where I drowned my sin, bought love cheap, never felt it again. Whiskey and women drained my soul, left me empty with a hole. Whiskey and women took it all, now I can't stand, but I'd rather crawl. Guitar strings snapping like my resolve, old roadhouse where my life devolved. Shaky hands hold memories close, yet I lost more than most folks know. Falling down, nobody's around, silent screams in a sleepy town. Empty pockets can't buy back time, echoes of regret on my mind. Whiskey and women drained my soul, left me empty with a hole. Dry like my old cowpoke heart, plowed my soul into soil that's tart. Smoky bar stew where I drowned my sin, bought love cheap, never felt it again. Whiskey and women drained my soul, left me empty with a hole. Whiskey and women took it all, now I can't stand, but I'd rather crawl.
And I'm back. And I'm back after that quick break. But we're going to go ahead and do some other stuff. So then, go ahead and put it back over here. And let's get back into the action. Go ahead and get back into this action. And keep it moving. Figured I'd do a couple of this and some other stuff, and then I'll probably call it a night. Top of the hour to everybody just now chiming in. I am Mississippi Gonzo Grunge, a.k.a. Rip RedCorn. How are you doing tonight? Oh, here we go again. Well, I didn't wreck it too bad this time. Okay, the service hub. Okay, that's going to be real easy to get to. All I got to do is just cut through this stuff. And, of course, I flipped it. See, that's how easy it is to flip this truck in particularly. But I just happen to have an out. I just happen to have an out. I just happen to have an out. Figured I'd have to bust this one out eventually. When all else fails, just go grab the big boy. Slow as the dickens. Slow as the daylight, but it's better than nothing. Also, by far, one of my favorite trucks in game. It's big, it's massive, it's loud. Hello, Tomo. Thank you for joining in at the top of the hour. Thank you for joining in. I finally got around to streaming more PC stuff. I'll probably stream another PC game tomorrow. Oh, you've been here. Okay, that makes sense. You've been here and you're just waiting until you have to go stream. I don't know how long I'll stream for. Probably 30 minutes, an hour, 2 hours, who knows. Gotta get the big behemoth here over to where I flipped. Because I was driving like a total dipstick and somehow flipped it. But you know, while I'm over here, I can always go grab some metal beams. There's the truck. It's down there. This is the other reason why I like this truck. All this mud means nothing to it. Mistake. Well, I already know what next stream I'm going to do with SnowRunner. That's probably where I go to Russia and explore it. Yeah, I have seen Bard play this with his brother. I remember he did a stream on it a while back. It happens. I mean, as you saw earlier, I managed to flip that big thing back there, but that one's got a ridiculously long wheelbase. That's me hitting a tree, as you can see. And the funny thing is, I have the wheel for this game. I just don't have it hooked in at the moment. I don't have it plugged up. I keep hitting the trees. However, I will say this, that did not mean to happen. I'm going to park this over here. Now that I got that one over there, I'll probably do some stuff with it. But I do remember I can go this way. Right through somebody's backyard. Yeah, some people don't like that. They just don't have certain games they just don't like playing. Or they're just not that good at, you know, driving games, whatever. But given since some of the first games I ever played were all racing, I just never had that much of an issue with it. And that was during the arcade days. Because there was this one game I remember playing way back. This one arcade racer. I think it was called Cruising the USA. I knew it had Cruising in the title. Now I better not flip with this stuff. I don't have a crane to put it back on it. But yeah, that cruising game in the arcade, I could do it in both automatic and manual. And they did have a Need for Speed arcade game too, and I got good at that. They had the whole sequential shifter with that. Well, back down off of that stuff. And of course I had to hit it. That's one thing about it. This truck is very unforgiving. It's very top heavy too. Longest truck in the game can haul, as you can see, it can haul 4 slots of single and 2 slots of 2 big stuff. Or sometimes 1 big slot of 4. Great truck, is just top heavy as hell. Well, since I know Road Kings is coming out, I hope that this truck I'm driving by, I hope it's in it. Something tells me it will be. It's like, what are you doing in Road Kings? Chasing a tornado with an old cab over Ford? Alright, you do that. And thanks for lurking. Oh, that's nice. If that's the case, then I'll have to chime in to see how that turns out. Good thing about this is that I do not have to cut the 4-wheel drive on. One big Western coming down the pipeline. Got a nice inside, I'll give it that. Ah, there's where we need to go. One down bridge. And I'll be set. That's a mess. How did that even happen? What terrible infrastructure. Okay then. Two rail set. Oh my God. I'm just going to return this back to where it is. Nope, put that back. Alright, global map. Oh well. Gotta find out exactly what this thing needs. Okay then, this I can do. Okay then. Almost like to have hit that. And why is it parked out in the middle of the dang street? Okay, I have to do that one some other time. Whoever parked that excavator in the road is a dipstick. Well, you know what they say, if you can't go around it, you can go over it. See? You go over it. Nothing can stop this truck. It's just that built. Which I'll probably just use it for back here for now. Lots of Dodge Durangos in this game. As I hit a lamp. You know you'd hate to hear this coming through the neighborhood at 3 in the morning. If I'm up, you're up. Alright. Guess it's back out the way we came. No, I really don't collab that much. Thanks for asking. You gotta love how creepy it gets out here at night. That's one thing I actually like about SnowRunner is that at night it gets creepy, especially like out in there, out in the dark. I will say this, however, when it comes to collabs, I already got some lined up with people that I know, but I just don't really collab with random people as much as I used to, as I did back in the day. Too many problems tend to arise up out of that. But yeah, thanks for being understanding. This one's probably going to be easier said than done. Question of getting to and from. But gotta cross. Be best to do this part first, just so that way I can have the road more open. Oh well, shortcut's a shortcut. Let's see, what are you? Alright, I'll get to that in a moment. Oh, never mind, so that's where that leads to. And why is there an LED street light all the way out here? You gotta love a relaxing game like this. Bringing this along with me because it's going to be over there. So I figured why not just go ahead and bring this and take it to the factory, and then I'll probably close it out with that mission in particularly. That thing got busted. I better be paying attention to the road or I'm going to be busted too. get around. Well, hello, Elena. Thanks for joining in. How are you doing tonight? I figured you'd join in at some point. Alright. Now that that's out of the way. Checkpoint? What checkpoint? Oh, never mind. I don't need to do that. Go ahead and refuel this thing up. I better make that quick run to the gas station before I even think about delivering the truck where I need to do. So how's your weekend been starting off, Elena? Doing a little trucking action tonight on my end. Of course, I might be doing some ATS tomorrow. I haven't decided yet. Yum Yum Cake. That sounds nice. That sounds nice. Yeah, I haven't decided on what game I want to play tomorrow either. I need to get around to that. Alright. Now I can get back to doing what I was doing, now that I've gotten gas. That would have been a bad idea to be all the way out in the middle of the wilderness and all of a sudden, oh, you ran out of gas. Ooh, this big thing is moving. Nothing like disturbing the sounds, well, disturbing the birds. But it's bound to happen. Yes, they do. Luckily, I got this big mammoth. I got this big behemoth out. Because I figured why not end off with it. One narrow trail up. Alright, now it's going to be the question of getting up through here, which... Okay, easier said than done. Just follow the path. Alright. Easier said than done. Okay, never mind. One container out in the middle of the road. All right. Okay then. Missed the turn. Missed the turn, missed the turn, missed the turn. Alright. Mission I'm doing right now. Okay, never mind. It's flipped over upside down. Get back over on all four wheels, please. Driving while drawing. Okay, that... It does sound worse than texting than driving, but... But, you know, it's, you're watching me play this while you're drawing. Let's see, where is it? Come on, I know you can climb up this. It's... There it is. I'm not even going to ask how you even got like that. Please correct yourself. Thank you. All right. All right. Yes, it was doing gymnastics. I heard a dog bark. Nice and easy on the way down. And there it is. Right, get it through here. Let's not open that again. Lots of junk out here. I'll just say that. Lots and lots of junk. Whole lot of junk. Clean inside for a Kenworth. Especially one that looks this old. I also love this truck because of the nice sound it has. As soon as you get it nice and going, it sounds real good. Honestly, sounds like an old Detroit diesel. Why, this does not surprise me. Yep. I knew it. I was going to need something with a crane. But that gives me a perfect excuse. Gives me a perfect excuse to break out something or another. Try this big thing out. You know, I'll keep those on there. Okay, looks like we'll be taking that. Well, I don't need that. Well, I'll take this. I'll take this too. That actually looks really cool. I'll take that too. It just fits it better. Give it a new color while I'm at it. Well, I'll go with this because it's 70s. Now we get to break this big boy out. Oops. My mistake. Time to test this big mammoth out. Test out this big old dragon. It's big. I like it, but we'll see how it does here in a moment. That was my mistake. My mistake. get a look at the inside. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that is old school. I remember when stuff used to have that in it. Funny enough, I remember riding in a school bus that had one of those fans in it. This thing looks like it's from the 70s, too. Looks like it's from the 50s. Oh, look at that shifter down there. That is old school. That is an old school shifter if I have ever seen one in my life. There it is. Yeah, it's got the old switch valve on it. This thing is massive. It's big. Oh, it's a twin steer too. There is another truck that came out with the Dragon wagons, well, DLC. Yes. You know, funny enough, my old truck actually had one of those. Hell, the truck I drive currently and my box Chevy has them windows too. It's like it's old school, got to roll the window down. That'll give you an arm workout, and then God forbid someone's hollering at you, you got to reach over and roll down the passenger side. But yeah, one of the trucks that I had like way back. Well, technically this truck was a 2007 model F-150 long bed, which that thing sucked. It was ass. It rode like ass. And it just sucked all the way around. I mean, the thing was always having mechanical problems. But since it was an old work truck, you had to, you know, it had the hand crank windows. I say this thing is 70s, but this thing is the 50s. This thing has to be from the 1950s or at least early 60s. Late 60s is pushing it. This thing's massive as all hell. Jumps right back up into gear too. I might have to come back and see how this thing handles that logging. I'm gonna have to come back and see how that thing handles with logs. All right. Oh, you can see him reach down and shift it too. You can hear that thing really shift into gear. That's the funny thing about it. You can hear this thing shift into gear automatically. It's got a nice horn on it too. Stars on the midnight rage. You know, I should download Fallout New Vegas and play that. Well, it's like this. If I'm up, you're up. One LED light out in the middle of nowhere. This big beast. This thing really could use a DLC type paint job. I figured they would have gave it one, but I guess not. That would be nice if they actually did another paint job pack. This thing is just one hellacious monster off-road. And mind you, this is with a heavy trailer. I'm going to have to find a map that's just nothing but logging and just absolutely see how well she does. That was smooth. Real smooth. I'm gonna have to take this one up to the Wisconsin map and see how well it does. I honestly don't like the camera angle most times. I'll just set it down right on top of this one. Because that's why. And that also works, but go ahead and jump into morning. Easier said than done. Now we're cooking. That is absolutely right. Everything is easier said than done. Because it's like, oh yeah, you can say it easy, but when you actually start to do it, that's when it becomes the problem. Did not mean for that to happen. All right. But there it is. There it is. And there it is. Another big truck in case things get a little sideways. Alright. Now I want to see what's actually across over here. I'm taking the trailer with me. Alright, I guess we'll go up this way then. Okay, so there's actually a warehouse back here. Who knew? Interesting what's going on back here. Okay, if I ever need sand, I'll guess I have to come back here and get it. Let's see, what else is there? Alright. I guess this is where I will leave it off at. But first things first. And I will get a nice lovely snapshot of that. So, guess this is where I will leave it off at. Now then, to those of y'all watching back on the replay, please do shoot the like button with a grip skilly if you enjoyed it. Please do comment down below if you would like to see more SnowRunner live streams and whatnot. Well, trucking and construction live streams and all that. So then, to those of y'all that have chimed in, thank you for chiming in. Going all the way back up, thank you Eternal, Lights Out, Radio Kit, Diesel Rodeo, the OG, Ranger Boy 2169, Tomo, this Diesel Custom Plays, if you're still watching. Hi, how you doing? And thank you Elena for joining in. Now then, as always, be sure to smash the subscribe button today if you're watching back on the replay and click the notification bell, because I do try to live stream every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. And I will have a live stream schedule go up on Sunday morning. So other than that, thank you all for chiming in. Thank you to those of you watching back on the replay, and as always, y'all have a great day and a ballin' weekend, and remember, don't do anything stupid. So other than that, y'all take care of yourselves.
Found your letters in the midnight rain, sneaking around like it's some damn game. Whiskey's gone empty like my heart. You took my soul, tore it all apart. Enough of your lies in the month of May. Gonna take my boots and walk away. Fire in my eyes left me burning cold. I'm taking back what's mine, what you stole. Thought you could break me, but I'm coming strong. This ain't the end, I'll show you who's wrong. Revenge is a dish that's served with steel. Watch me ride out, make you feel what I feel. Your perfume lingers like your ghost, haunts my nights more than most. Got my old guitar strung tight, ready to sing about our fight tonight. Your sweet talk ain't sweet no more. Rip my heart right off the floor. Time to settle this gritty score. Kick you out and lock the door. Rumors spread like wildfire now. Small town gossips anyhow. Pack your bags and hit the road. I'm reclaiming what you owe. Thought you could break me, but I'm coming strong. This ain't the end, I'll show you who's wrong. Revenge is a dish that's served with steel. Watch me ride out, make you feel what I feel. Thought you could break me, but I'm coming strong. This ain't the end, I'll show you who's wrong. Revenge is a dish that's served with steel. Watch me ride out, make you feel what I feel, what I feel, what I feel. Oh yeah, what I feel, what I feel.
Come on down to Grocery Mart. Prices high straight from the start. Grab the cart, let's take a ride. Empty wallet, pockets wide. Milk and eggs, they cost a ton. Getting deals here is no fun. High price tags all around, yet our quality's renowned.
Come on down to Grocery Mart. We don't make the prices. We just think 'em up and write 'em down.
Pay a lot for fruits and bread. Watch your budget turn to dread. Highest prices near and far, only found at Grocery Mart.
Country hits 98.6 KUNTFM.